Hey everybody, this is Getting Personal with Christ. Join me this season for Light Up the World, the 2023 Advent series. Yep, come on, let's talk story. Hey everybody, it's me, Nellani, and this is Getting Personal with Christ, and this is the Advent series Light Up the World with His, and it's the third week of Advent, so it's Gaudete Sunday. It's time to rejoice. It's Gaudete Sunday. Am I happy? Of course. It's time to rejoice. It's the week of joy, third week of Advent. I love this week because the priests get to wear pink, and I get to wear pink. The church is decked out in pink, so with the pink flowers and everything, and so it's a nice pop of color, liturgical color in the purple season, So purple, purple, pink, purple. That's what I tell my kids in religion class to remember Advent as purple, purple, pink, purple, 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 pink, purple. So let's rejoice. It's the third week of Advent and the week of joy. So light it up, light it up, light up the world with His joy. I was going to say peace. Oh my gosh. Joy. Week 3. And so this week, I'm going to take a look at the gospel reading of the third week of Advent. And I'm going to look at my screen over here. Sorry. It's hard to do without glasses. So I think it's on 500 or something, but here we go. A man named John was sent from God. He came for testimony, to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but came to testify to the light. And this is the testimony of John. When the Jews from Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to him to ask him, "Who are you?" He admitted and did not deny it, but admitted, "I am not the Christ." So they asked him, "What are you then? Are you Elijah?" And he said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" He answered, "No." So they said to him, "Who are you? So we can give an answer to those who sent us. What do you have to say for yourself?" He said, "I am the voice of one crying out in the desert, 'Make straight the way of the Lord.'" As Isaiah the prophet said, some Pharisees were also sent. They asked him, "Why then do you baptize if you are not the Christ or Elijah or the prophet?" John answered them, "I baptize with water, but there is one among you whom you do not recognize, the one who is coming after me, whose sandal strap I am not worthy to untie." This happened in Bethany across the Jordan, where John was baptizing. Oh my gosh, John the Baptist. Okay, so I prayed real hard about what I was going to talk about today. So my friend, one of my best friends is getting married in January on Epiphany. Yeah, good time to get married. And in mass, I thought of her wedding, and uh, I thought of when it's the reception and the DJ is like, introducing the wedding party. And so, like, I thought of Jesus as the groom, right? The bridegroom. And then I thought the DJ as like introducing the wedding party, the groom and the bride. And like, just give it up for Mr. and Mrs. husband and wife, da da da, And that's what I thought of John. Like, this is so ridiculous, I know, but like I was literally laughing in mass today. It was a gradual thought because I'm I was so happy to do it today. So if you don't know, uh, Filipino culture has this thing called Misa de Gallo, and it's dawn masses. Mass of the Rooster, and so it's a novena 9 days before Christmas. Um, celebrating the Advent season and whatever. And at our church, we we have these masses at 5 a.m. So I'm out of bed at 4:15, and like we sing Filipino songs, and like my friends made Filipino puddles. It's like stars. Uh, Hopefully I'll show you one. Um, but during these dawn masses, like all these ideas come flooding in my head. And today is Sunday, and I was fortunately to attend three masses today. Like I was super joyful this morning because it was like back to back to back masses. I was in the choir, so singing for these masses were so much fun. And what a better way to spend Gaudete Sunday than spending it in the Lord's house, you know? And so um, it was a gradual progression of this thought of John the Baptist being the hype man for Jesus. Yeah, so at 5 a.m. I thought of like, um the wedding that my friend's gonna have. And then at 6:30 a.m. I had a thought of um introducing the wedding party and the bride and the groom. And then at 8:30 a.m. mass, I thought of um John the Baptist being the DJ. I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I think it's funny. And I'm full of joy today because I had so much fun today. And yeah, so imagine John the Baptist being the hype man for Jesus, and like, I am the one, I am the voice of one crying out in the desert, make straight the way of the Lord. Totally the hype man for um Jesus, when the DJ says, "Okay, everybody, give it up for the newlywed couple, Mr. and Mrs. My future husband's name, and give it up for them." And and they're like, "Ah, yeah, woo." And just like John was Jesus's hype man. He made that way for Jesus. He told them about who was to come. And I know this is sounding ridiculous, but I think it's so much fun. Like, uh, Jesus made me laugh today because of this thought. And we need to be the same like John. We need to be the hype man, hype men, hype women for Jesus. You know, um, we need to bring that joy, and like pump it up, like it's Christmas. Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming in your heart. So, um, light up the world with his joy and share that joy with everybody, and just, party it up, on that day when Jesus is born and all the days that he enters into your heart. And so this week, we're going to add that joy into our life and bring his joy to the rest of the world. And let's see, what ways can you bring joy into the world? Um, this past Friday, I one of the teachers at my school said I was wearing this shirt that had like a lei on it, and I had a hat, and like it had like garland on it. And um one of the teachers said, "Oh, you should really what do you call? You should really you you should really get a ukulele and sing around the school and Christmas carols because you look like a old. You look like a Hawaiian auntie that would play ukulele singing. And I thought of my auntie Dolores. She's not Hawaiian, but she loved to sing and play ukulele. And so that's what I did. I practiced my favorite secular Christmas song, Let It Snow. And I played it. I practiced in the library, the ukulele chords and the words. And I went to 3 classes and I sang for them. Some of the classes are like, what is going on? But I was felt filled with joy. I'm hoping the students and the teachers were filled with joy when I sang for them. And some of them joined along. So I'm happy to bring that joy to other people. And so, you know, like greeting people Merry Christmas with a smile and, just with joy, like, uh, just have that smile on your face, maybe that joy is just smiling at somebody. Smiling is contagious. If you want to spread that joy this week, spread that joy with a smile, spread that joy with a greeting of Merry Christmas, and you know, make sure to keep that chain of joy going and going and going, and tell a joke. Um, let's see, sing a song. I don't know. There's just so many things to be joyful about, and what a great time to do it. And so spread that joy to everyone. And you can start at your own home. That's what one of the priests said, start at your own home. So bring that joy to home, to school, to work, to the community. Bring that joy to the world. So light up the world with his joy. And so right now, I'm going to tell you about presents for you from me this third week of Advent, and the third gift um example, third gift, what do you call, third gift idea. So one year I gave my friends these buttons. um you can you usually, when I bought them off of Amazon, they were known as recordable buttons, and usually people use them for their dogs, like when I don't know how those work, like yes, no, treat or whatever, and they record their voice and then they press the button and you know, the dog presses it. But this is for your friends. I call it the affirmation button, and some of them have like um uh a switch to say record and a switch to say play. And then some of them you just press the button and then record, and then you hold it for 3 seconds and then it records, and then you press it again once and then it plays whatever you recorded. So let me give you an example. So I don't know if you can I feel like a beauty person with this thing, but over here it says record, so I'm gonna switch that to record. And let's see if I can record something. So with this affirmation button, you give him affirmations. So let's do one for my mom. Okay. Hi, mom. Oh, you are the best mommy in the whole world. You make the best corn chowder, and you are so awesome. I love you. And have a great day. Okay. And then you switch it over to play. I think you could do like 30 seconds on this. So let's hear it. All the mommy in the whole world. You make the best corn chowder, and you are so awesome. I love you. And have So just like I made, I gave these to my girlfriends and some of my family. And, I told them, when you're feeling down or you feel like you need a boost, just press that button and remember that I'm thinking about you and feel good about yourself. That, you have an affirmation button. Okay. So that is the third week of Advent gift idea present for you from me, the affirmation button. And so with that, I want to end with light up the world with his joy. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Bye, everybody. See you next week for the last week of Advent. Christmas is almost here. Jesus is going to be born. Yay! Bye.